You're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball to pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
And here is Cal Raleigh. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
And that one missing low. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So all down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 4. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Mariners leave 1. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez pulls it down. 1 away.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Foul ball. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you're ready.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Dodgers down in order. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 2nd. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. I wouldn't get too puffed up about that postseason extra base hit thing, Siggy. The all-time leader with 4 is Ken Holtzman, a pitcher, and one of his hits was a homer. This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. That's off the mark. 3-2 now. Out towards left center. Hernandez sizing it up. He's got it. And there's 1 down. it's Randy Arozarena. One out and a runner at second here in Game 4 of the World Series. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. If you can set up a good two-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. And another ball. Still in the second. Already at 44 pitches. So some concern there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Throw on to Freeman. And that is that. One left for Seattle. Back in Seattle. Now the third baseman, Max Muncy.
The third baseman, number 13, Max Muncy.
The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the catch. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Kike Hernandez. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Out of pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. One down, base is empty. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch. This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter. As we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. Boog, just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And another ball. Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one is absolutely belted. It's a bomb. His second homer this series, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. The pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now it's Mookie Betts. This one in the air. Naylor gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Freddie Freeman. Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one's gone. He'll touch them all. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Freddie has such a smooth swing. He makes these home runs look so effortless. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Up the middle, gets to it with a slide. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Mariners nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
This one in the air. Betts makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
And the righty deals. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
2 outs.
Count it 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. The 4th game of the World Series. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That one ripped. Rosarena going back. That's long gone. He jacks that one out to left. His 2nd home run of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Caleb Ferguson is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. New pitcher after this break. Taylor Saucedo takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. Tommy Edman at the plate. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes Max Muncy. Man at second. There's a swing and a drive. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 6-0. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So a man aboard. Here's Kike Hernandez. Kicks and deals. And that's a base hit. Around third. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 7-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the important part was that he found a way to stay through the baseball and just drop it into center field.
So up next, Andy Pajes. Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The Dodgers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Throw behind the runner, and they got him doubled off. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Mariners. And we're back. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Third baseman.
Every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The line to kick the pitch. Hard hit right side. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. 1 down, base is empty. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Yeah, now 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball to right. And that is that. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Logan Evans.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one hammered center field. Rodriguez drop step going back. And out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 8-0.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he grounds one back up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and he's on at first.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Hard hit down the line and left. And foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Freeman gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Will Smith. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. One run across in the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. Runner takes off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Rodriguez going back on this one. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Pitching change here, Carlos Marquez.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Clips the corner, and it's 2-2. Still only one out here in the inning. That one hammered left field. Arozarena raging back towards the wall, and it hits the fence. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And now it's Max Muncy. And now it's 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 out and a runner at second. And another ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one hammered. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Relay throw to third. He's in there.
He's in there.
So a man aboard. Kike Hernandez, the next to hit. And a 1-1. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-zip. This is the World Series on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5, Randy Arozarena. Swings through that.
Look, it looked like that curveball backed up on him. And although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That one not close. And that's ball 2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
And downstairs. And a swing and a miss.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. And he walked him.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And out of here. A 2-run shot, his second homer of this series, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-2. That one just sounded different.
Man, it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the batting order turns over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Line drive, short hop to third. Rolls across the diamond. Rodriguez out on the play. Here's Dylan Moore. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez has it sized up. Brings it in. And the inning is over. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 10-2 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Top of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Andy Ps5. Rodriguez ranging back on the warning track and hauls it in.
The batter, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the sixth. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Troy Taylor, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 52 getting cranked up as well. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Even with the pitch on the outside part of the plate, he still pulled that one into the outfield. And the defense was ready for it with the shift.
Shohei on the go. This to third. Gathers and throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Ziggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the third out. So one hit is all they get. Part of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Dodgers 10 and the Mariners 2. Bottom of the sixth, and now
The catcher.
it appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. New pitcher on now, Brusdar Graterol.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Righty delivers. That one way inside. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Pretty nasty cutter right there, and you're seeing that pitch, that location a lot more these days, and you can see why. Very difficult for hitters. I think the great Mariano Rivera can at least partially be credited for that, thanks to the career he had with the cutter. It was just dominant. I tell you what, I felt like it was a moral victory whenever I could put that pitch in play. So I can feel for the guy right there walking back to the dugout.
One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ballgame.
And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. And 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And the deficit stays at 8. It's 10-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. The wind of the pitch. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was blasted to the moon. His second home run of the series, and they add a run. It's 11-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. And here it comes. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The Dodgers up big in this one late here in game 4. Wouldn't chase that time. This one smoked out to left. Rosarena calls it in, and there's one away. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Now batter, second base, Tommy Edman.
That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Max Muncy at the dish. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. And they'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. 2 away. Now the left fielder, Enrique Hernandez. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Canzone makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back in Seattle, batter down, Jorge Polanco.
The designated hitter.
Blake Trinan comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a 1-2. That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
And that skips in the door. And he grounds one to the right side. Edman slings to first. And Polanco is out. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Next pitch is outside. Trinan is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And he swings over the top there.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He swings and fouls one off. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. He handles it himself, and the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 52. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pappas. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani will hit next. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 12-2.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, base is empty. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. They go back-to-back, his second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 13-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Troy Taylor on to pitch here.
Number 59, Troy Taylor.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 now.
Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Slapped foul. Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Matt Brash appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 8th, and now the right fielder, Dominic Canzone. Michael Kopech gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So the lineup flips over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Canzone gets his lead at first, nobody out. Got him looking, that's a strikeout. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. The pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it fooled.
Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
At the belt and fires. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, second base.
Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
The third baseman, number 13.
One out, runner at second. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Kicks and fires. Foul ball there. This one in the air right field. Canzone settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
The left fielder, number 8,
Kike Hernandez now at the plate. Two outs. Now to short, Crawford. And that is that. The runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Tanner Scott.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. And now the lefty. The punch out there. 1 out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground. Throws the first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
So they're down to their final out. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. The M's down to their final strike. That one missed. That misses the zone, and it's 3 and 2. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Dodgers take this one in a blowout.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count. And that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
And the final, 13-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Now we don't know how to act, G's. You know me, I'm your OG, low key. I be so glad we ain't low key. Dozing, that is not us. I get no sleep. Who you know that could top us? I'm like, show me. Wife ain't rocking with no sign. She an Enneagram 10. Why I need a 9 when I just registered my pen? I was climbing to the ceiling, but I think God misplaced it. They won't put me on no playlist. I'm no good at fitting in. Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat. Nobody front, I came from way in the back.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at T-Mobile Park, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
Yes, I am the one who lights up the dead. That voice in your head, you jump out.